Hi guys, welcome to BCCA. My name is Vignan and I'm your law faculty. So there are only 40 days left for our CMA Inter, right? So many of you guys may, get afraid, and many of you guys may get, get into a situation. Sir, there are only 40 days left, and how can we get through these examinations, sir? How can we get through these examinations? That to two groups. Yeah, Baba, we cannot get through 8 subjects. We'll leave it off. Sir, we'll only handle one group only. Guys, there is no need to get worried. How can you say that, sir? How can you say that, sir? We started with 3 month strategy. It's gone. Then we started with 2 month strategy. That also gone. Then we started with 45 days strategy after Dasara and Deepavali. That also gone. Now only 40 days left, and you are telling 40 days are enough for CMA Inter to clear both groups. How can you say that, sir? Guys, there is no need to get worried. Yeah, there is no need to get worried, sir. Before going into the 40 day strategy, I just want to remind you about a story, which kept motivated in my life. Sir, what is that? Story. Yeah, I'll tell you. It's an eagle strategy. It's an eagle strategy. What is an eagle strategy? It's an eagle strategy. And what is that eagle strategy, guys? Do you know the age, the lifespan of eagle? The lifespan of eagle? Yes, it lives around 40 years. It lives around 40 years. Sir, after that 40 years, does it die? No, it doesn't directly die, but it has two options. Two options to choose. There are every time two options to choose, right? Yes or no? In this previous 45 days, what you did is, there were many options to go to the cinema or to study, but you chose to go to the cinema, right? To enjoy with your friends or to study. We enjoyed with our friends. Yes or no? The same way, eagle also, in her 40 years of age, it has two options. It has two options. One to live and another to die. One to live and another to die. Sir, okay. So if at all it want to live, how many years does it live? 1 year or 2 years or 3 years? Guys, it can live around 30 years of age. It can live around 30 years of age. To live that 30 years of age, it has to go through 5 months. It has to go through 5 months of pain and agony. Did you get my point? 5 months of pain and agony. Did you get my point? So, sir, how does it choose? How does it choose? Yes, I'll tell you. If at all it want to live, it goes through 5 months of pain. I told you, no. Let's see what pain does it go through. See, in this 5 months, if at all it want to live, it goes to the top of a mountain. It leaves all its family. Okay, it keeps itself away from everyone. It goes into the top of a mountain, and there it starts to live alone for 5 months. Sir, in that 5 months, what does it do? Its feathers. It has feathers, right? In that 40 years of age, in that old age, what happens is those feathers will be stick on to the chest. So because it sticks to the chest, it cannot fly. So what it does, it plucks its feathers and throws it away. It plucks all of its feathers. Then after plucking all its feathers, what does it do is it has a long beak, right? It starts to break down its beak, crushing itself on the ground, and it starts to break down its beak. Sir, once it breaks down its beak, and once it plucks all its feathers, what happens? A great agony. a great pain it goes through. Yes or no? And that pain, it suffers for around 5 months. It suffers for around 5 months, my dear students. It suffers for around 5 months. Sir, after that 5 months, going through this long agony, going through this long pain, what does it do? What does it do? And after this 5 months, it rises back again. When it lifts its feathers, when it lifts its wings, full of feathers like a young eagle, the same long 30 years, it can fly as the same as a young eagle flies. The same strength, the same beak which used to have when it was young also happens at the age of 40. Did you get my point? The same thing happens in our life also. Eagle, it has gone through around 5 months of pain. Can we go through around 5 weeks? Just 5 weeks. Just going through 5 weeks of pain, the same way as eagle does. Can we, we will not succeed in our life or what? Definitely. Definitely. But what did the eagle do? The strategy of eagle is it left off all its family members, it left off all its relatives, it left off all its friends and went into the mountain, and it started pain. The same thing I'm telling. If at all you want to study, if at all you want to study and if at all you want to go through your examinations, you have to do one thing: get isolated. Just leave everything, your family situations, your family matters, your relatives, your friends, everything, put it aside. Your only focus have to be one thing: you have to get through the examination. That's it. Sir, to get through the examination, what must I do? Exactly that point is what I'm going to discuss today now. See guys, I want to give you a small strategy, the examination strategy. So how many hours for CMA Inter, how many hours do we need for these 40 days? For this 40 days, if at all we want to read, how many hours? I'll go aside, I'll read myself, I'll not bother all my friends, I'll not bother all my relatives, I'll not bother with my family members. I'll just put everything aside and read for that 40 days. How can I read? Guys, point number one, BCCA has provided you, marathons, right? Each and every subject marathons are being provided, part 1 and part 2s. Part 1 of each subject, is launched in our YouTube channel. Go through that. So please go through the marathons. Okay, then sir, these marathons, listening these marathons with which books? Yes, books. For books, BCC has provided books for each and every subject, yes or no? So that books are sufficient, and if at all you want to purchase, each book costs around 699 rupees only. You can purchase it. Sir, we do have our books, our own books, and from our institute, they also have provided our books. There is no need to get worried. Okay, if that is with you, okay, please go through the topics and relate the topics, but it would be much easier when you take the books, because while listening the marathon, while listening the class, and if at all this book is with you, it would be much easier, I think. Okay, so this books, there is no need to get worried. You can purchase, there is no doubt about it. Each book costs around 690 rupees, 699 rupees only. Okay, then sir, what about can you tell us the preparation strategy? You told us to go outside and go isolated, right? Go and leave all this family things and everything, and friends and everything, right? So okay, so how many hours should I study? How many hours should I study, and in what priority basis? What subject at what time? Okay, yeah, hours and respective time. This we're going to discuss now. Okay, so guys, marathons are provided, and that you can rely on the books, and based upon hours and the timetable, I'll be giving you the timetable. Please go through that timetable. Yeah, I can tell you that around 10 hours if at all you read, 10 to 11 hours if at all you read, and that too consistently, that is sufficient. So let's go to to how to study and what to study at what time it would be beneficial. Okay, you can take this, or if at all you don't want, there is no need to get worried. You can use your own preparation strategy. Okay, yes. Okay, now if at all you want, this is winter season, right? So what I'll tell you is, I'll suggest you to just wake up at 5:30. Just wake up at 5:30 to 7 o'clock. Just read some theory subjects, whatever the subject is, whether it may be law, whether it may be audit, whether it may be GST or any other subjects. Okay, you have to go through some theory subject. Okay, so the second point, 7:30 to 8:30, take a break. Then from 8:30 to 10:30, please go through a practical and also a theoretical subjects such as DT or IDT. Okay, DT or IDT, both practical and theoretical. It's practical and theoretical based, and also corporate accounting or accounting, whatever the subjects are. So from 8:30 to 10:30, please go through with that subjects, and then from 10:30 to 11, take a break. Take a small break, simple. Then from 11 o'clock till 1 o'clock, study any practical subject, whether it may be from group 1 or whether it may be from group 2, like suppose costing or or FM, like that. Okay, and from 1 o'clock till 3 o'clock, take a nap, have your lunch, take a nap and have a break. Okay, then from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock, have a long study, that too practical subjects. Okay, that too practical subjects. Did you get my point? Okay, then from 5 to 6, take a break. Then from 6 o'clock till 8 o'clock or 8:30, you will get a fresh mind. Okay, our BCCA students, they go to they play, or they they fresh up. Okay, here you revise the topics what you have studied from the morning. Whatever you study, you have to revise those. Okay, and from 8 o'clock, from 8 to 9, it's a break. Take it a break. And if possible, from 9 to 10:30, most probably, also do revise. So come on, tell me, how many hours you're spending per day? 1.5 hour, 1.5, and another 2 hours, then 2 hours. Okay, then 2 hours, then 2 hours, then 1.5 hour. Totally 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 hours. 11 hours. Consistently, if at all you read or you study these 11 hours, okay, for let's approximately, let's put it up for 40 hours into 40 days, 10 hours into 40 days, it's around 400 hours. 400 hours for 8 subjects is more than enough. Come on, tell me, is it not sufficient? 400 hours, my dear students? 400 hours. You can get through the subjects as easy as possible. But listen, you use only one strategy, which is called Eagle's strategy. Come on. After that, after writing the examination, if at all, you get through the examination in a very well manner, okay, please comment that, okay, please comment and arise and be reborn, okay. Take care, all the best. There is no need to get worried. You can get through the examination as easy as possible. All the best. Have a nice day. Bye bye.